Why are LEGO minifigures overrated? I think they are, and I am going to explain in this video. Stay tuned. Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. Now you may be asking to yourself, but Mayohosko minifigures are beloved by so many. You can do so much character play value within the LEGO bricks because of them. Well, I'm about to tell you a different reason why LEGO minifigures might not be as good as you think they are. I think it's overrated. So I'm going to use these minifigures and one mini doll as an example. So these are minifigures that I was able to trade for at the Brickvention LEGO convention in the state of Victoria in Australia back in January. I'm happy with these minifigures, but I think the hoopla in the LEGO community about the draw cards for minifigures is a little bit silly. So let's just go through these minifigures and or mini dolls. The first four we have right here are sig figs I traded from some of my friends. This mini doll is of Ruth Adorabuild. Subscribe to her channel, Adorabuild. She uses this mini doll torso, the mini doll legs, the mini doll head, but she uses this standard female ponytail hair, and she has a little doggy. This is Aussie Adam Bricks. The special part about his sig fig is that he uses a Harry Potter torso. That's pretty nifty. He does some stuff on Instagram. This is Steve's Brick Cave. He also does some stuff on Instagram. The special part about his sig fig is that he uses the torso from the comic book guy LEGO Simpsons CMF Series 2. And this is Country Bricks Build Craze, who is kind of all over the place in the LEGO community. He's here, there, and everywhere. And I actually sold him some base plates because he needed them for the city that he's building on his YouTube channel. And he's one of a couple sig figs I have now that uses that microphone. These are LEGO Ferrari pit crew from the LEGO Racers theme back in the 2000s. What's special about them is they have the Ferrari logo, the Shell logo, and if this can focus properly, the Vodafone logo as well. You can barely make it out right here. I have no idea why this is not zooming in. Come on! Focus! Why isn't this focusing? Very small little details. These are a pair of two classic knights from the Yellow Castle era from 1978 to 1983. What's special about them is the torsos were only made in this era. They have dark grey helmets, and they are one of many figures I have from the castle that actually have a solid stud, and they have the normal smiley face. These were the staples of the next era of castle, which is what LEGO fans like to call the grey castle era. This is the Crusader, and this is the Black Falcon. The Black Falcon and Crusader Knights now have neoclassic versions with the castle sets that they've been coming out with over the past half decade. They both have the same style of helmet as these guys. This one in particular is the lion shield, lion insignia of the Crusaders. I already have an axe insignia of the Crusaders, and these are a little bit more generic. These are civilians of the Black Knights. These came after the Black Falcons and Crusaders because these guys were sold from 1984 to 1992. These guys were sold from 1988 to 1994. Black Knights was the first to introduce the chainmail. I don't currently have helmets on these guys because I wanted to illustrate the solid stud head on the old classic smiley faces. I've always liked that chainmail. But what I like even more than that chainmail is the different types of forestmen right here. We have the red bibbed torso with the red sleeves and the red pants. And this one is a little bit less common than these ones because it has a bib, but it also has the brown forestman's cap. These are more of the merchant styles, which is why instead of having a bib, they have the belt and a gold pouch. You could use that for gold nuggets or gold coins or whichever type of currency that the forest merchants would have traded with. But these are personally my favourite of the Forestmen. These guys were 1987 to 1990. And this is actually a neoclassic version of the Dragon Masters, which was sold from 1993 to 1995. This came from the Magisto's Magical Workshop gift with purchase from the end of 2023. I don't have Magisto with me right now, but I wanted to kind of show the evolution between the castle figures from the 80s and even going back to the late 70s. As you can see, they gradually get more detailed as the years go by, and the Dragon Masters insignia on their torsos were very similar to this. This is a very faithful recreation, even though the pauldron is modern. But they just used the same helmet that they've always been using. So, 1995, let's fast forward all the way to 2007. This is one of the Crown Knights. This doesn't have the actual crown on its torso. You can see just by the face print that it's more modern compared to some of the previous minifigures from around here. So there's a real evolution of the castle figures in particular that I was able to trade for. I always want more castle figures. I always want more sig figs, and it's nice to have these Ferrari pit crew because I'm kind of a sucker for Lego Ferrari. Now let me answer the question, why are minifigures overrated? Well, the answer is because they are overvalued. If you look at the collectible minifigures that Lego sells, right now they are about $5 a pop. Lego has said in some of their sets in the past, particularly with their core themes like Lego City, or Lego Creator, or Lego Friends, or Lego Ninjago. You could make a little bit of a different argument for Ninjago, but Lego says account for about $3 per fig, and they charge about $5 per fig just because they're a little bit more fancier. And then you see the resellers on Bricklink or eBay selling figures that you know what you're getting for about double the price. That's acceptable. But then when you get into the rarity or the uncommon figures that start to get more than $15, then you start searching up these really special figures, and sometimes they can get to over $20. And then even more so, sometimes special ones can get to over $50. And then over $100. And some of the ultra ridiculously in demand rare minifigures like Mr. Gold sell for over $1,000. $1,000? Are you like, what? Are you meaning to tell me you're going to spend over $1,000 on a Lego minifigure, just a little piece of plastic? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? And then all of these Star Wars minifigures, just to name one theme, where a character was only in one set, and people are prepared to spend over $100 on it. Like, what? Are you kidding me? The value of that is not worth its weight in plastic. But you know what is? A collectible minifigure, or a really basic minifigure that is, you know, appropriately priced. There's no way in hell that Lego would ever have expected one of their minifigures would be as prized as that when Lego explicitly sells minifigures on their own in collectible minifigures at a set price. And it's like, are you crazy? The market on some figures out there is just way too much. And it's because there's way too much hype. And you get some collectors that are explicitly minifigure collectors. You know, they don't care that Lego is a building toy. They just see it as action figures. And they get sucked into all of this bullshit hype because it's one of their favourite characters, or blah blah and whatnot, and do re mi ABC 1 2 3. You can give me all of your reasons down in the comments below, and I would love to hear your reasons why. Because that's not what the magic of Lego is. The magic of Lego is not collecting minifigures. The magic of Lego is building whatever you want out of whatever you have. The magic of Lego is not hoarding masses of silly little pieces of plastic known as the Lego minifigure. And there's no way in hell you should ever pay that ridiculous amount that you will see sellers on Bricklink and eBay demanding for, because they have set the market, because they know that there are suckers out there who are willing to pay for it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on my next video, I'll see you on my next short, and I'll see you on my next live stream, which as always is at 9 PM Eastern on a Friday night in North America, or 1 PM Australian Eastern every Saturday. Thank you for watching.